Alright, welcome back to another mission.
The orcs have been repelled, and their war boss has been defeated. But this war is far from over. The orcs still threaten to overcome several major population centers, and could mass more than a large enough force to overwhelm the Imperial armies present on the planet. We have bought time, nothing more. But this is no longer a primary concern. Our scouts have recovered evidence that the forces of chaos, the great enemy, may be operating on this planet, right under our very noses. We must face this foe wherever they stand. If there is even a chance that they are here, we must seek them out and destroy them.
Yep. Yeah, it's getting worse and worse for this planet. And yeah, last mission took me 15 minutes. I think I'm gonna separate that into two. But I thought Todd had a different...
This warp storm could trap us here for a month or for a century. We cannot risk staying here. We must evacuate Tartarus before it arrives in 3 days' time.
The Imperial Guard and Holy Fleet can attend to the evacuation. The Blood Ravens have more pressing matters to contend with.
Such as?
I believe agents of chaos have taken strong root here.
I sense no taint here. Even so, were there a chaos presence on Tartarus? It is better we leave them here with the orcs than waste more lives fighting them. We could wish no worse fate for either of our enemies, and to be trapped with the other. But we must leave here now.
That is a matter for my brothers and I to decide. We will use these 3 days to settle our affairs and satisfy our suspicions. Meanwhile, you have our transports to facilitate evacuation.
Colonel Brom, the captain and I must attend to matters of faith. If you would leave us, please.
But surely this involves me as a...
Forgive me for not being clear on the matter. I said please, when in fact I meant now.
Yeah, you do not mess with Inquisitor.
This does involve him. You should have shown him a modicum of respect.
Captain, you uncovered extensive heresy on your home world. Cyrene, was it?
That has nothing to do with the events here on Tartarus.
But I believe they do. You requested the Inquisition undertake an exterminatus, the destruction of your planet's entire populace, which we obliged.
I still fail to see...
Captain, I am not questioning your loyalty, but I must wonder if your actions on Cyrene have not affected your judgment. Perhaps that was a poor choice of words. I merely fear that you might see chaos, but it does not exist. I ask that as a loyal subject of the Emperor, you serve the Imperium's interest before your own agenda.
Captain, that Inquisitor had no right to speak to you in such manner. But perhaps he is right. The coming storm will trap our enemies here, where they can consume one another.
And what if the forces of chaos escape the system before the storm? No. We will not use this freak occurrence as an excuse to avoid our enemies, or our responsibility. They are here for a reason, and we will discover that reason.
We are with you, brother Captain, as always.
The humans are coming your way in full force. You should hear their heavy feet long before you see them, and smell them long before that.
Bloody elders.
Orbital Command has indicated the dropship landed in this general proximity. We've discovered a path, Captain. It's obvious someone has been digging here.
Cut by orcs?
I've never seen an orc lend such a careful hand to a task.
If it wasn't orcs, then it must be the forces of chaos. We will follow this path and discover the truth behind what has transpired here.
Most definitely.
Scouts here.
The sacred artifact will now be available to us. Construct
Men,
it, and we will
follow my
have
directives
access
from
to
here on
powerful
out.
abilities.
How can I serve?
I await your
Yeah, rated
instructions.
screwed up again.
Build routine 721 initiated.
The Emperor protects. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
On my way.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, most beneficent one.
Marine Squad
Build routine 721 initiated.
I am ready to pass judgment.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
I thought this gives you a...
Marine squad deployed.
Apparently not. Sorry.
Yes, Lord. Initializing build protocol.
Fear denies faith.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
I am ready to pass judgment.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Yes. Yes.
I await your instructions. Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
How can I serve?
Have to master it before going onwards.
Yes, Lord. With all due haste. Yes, most beneficent one.
Marine Squad deployed.
Build routine
Never
721
vigilant.
initiated.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Yes.
Heresy grows from idleness. Awaiting orders.
How can I serve?
We stand ready.
Yes, most beneficent one. I exist to serve. Initializing build protocol.
My faith is my shield. Apothecaries are standing by to tend to our wounded. Build them at the sacred artifact.
Apothecary ready. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Marine squad deployed. We are the Emperor's chosen. Weapons at ready. It is time.
I await your instructions. I will do as you ask.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Death or healing.
On alert, brothers.
I dare not which you
The enemy must be nearby.
Yes.
Praise the Emperor.
Here to serve.
I have awoken.
With all due haste.
Faith is eternal.
More abilities, and I always want to, like, you know, turtle up a little bit before venturing.
Even in death I still serve.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Apothecary ready. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. Who requires my aid?
I have awoken. I am the instrument of his will.
This day shall
How
be a
can I serve?
glorious one for the Imperium.
The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
Yes.
Strategic point identified.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. By my command, attack!
I am ready to serve again.
Yes, most beneficent one.
How can I serve?
Death or healing, I care not which you seek.
Points.
Today the enemy shall know fear. Space
Yes.
Marines, advance! Attack! Wait. They weren't attacking. They were fleeing.
What could inspire fear in an orc?
The Emperor protects. By my command, attack! What would you have me do? Something is not right here. These orc bodies do not look like they were dispatched by Imperial hands. We must proceed with caution. Eldar.
Perhaps we were mistaken about the presence of the forces of chaos.
Be it Eldar or chaos, I will have answers either way. Press on.
Yes.
The enemies
Today
of
the enemy
Emperor
shall
be
fear.
destroyed.
I am ready to serve again. Burn, heretic.
What is it you desire?
Dark Reapers, fall back. We need Rhino
Emperor
transport
protects.
tanks. They will allow us to get through unscathed and attack the Dark Reapers on those cliffs above.
Taking damage.
What is it you desire? On my
Today
way.
the enemy shall know fear. Rhino transports are now available. Build them at the machine cult.
Under fire.
The Emperor protects.
What is it you desire? I will see that it happens.
Faith is eternal. By his word.
Beware the alien.
How can I serve?
The heretic.
Went to get all of them, sadly.
Rhino transport deployed. Rhino here. Rhino transport deployed. Rhino transport deployed.
Taking damage.
Even in death I still serve.
Rhino transport deployed. Rhino transport deployed. Rhino transport deployed. Rhino here. Going straight to the front lines.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
I am the instrument of his will. To me, my brothers.
Walk softly.
Yes.
And carry a big gun. He who stands with me shall be my brother.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
What are your needs?
Rhino here. Rhino ready.
I am the instrument of his will.
How can I serve?
I am ready to pass judgment.
How can I serve?
Rhino ready.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
How can I serve?
Scouts embarking.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. To me, my brothers.
Rhino here.
Taking heavy fire!
I am the instrument of his will. Take me into battle.
Rhino ready. We delivered into battle. Rhino transport is prepared.
Drop me here and await further orders.
Rhino here. Going straight to the front line.
Disembarking.
Rhino
Going
transport
to redeploy.
Going straight to the front lines.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. Take me into battle.
Dispatch me here.
None can stand before
What are
the
your
Inquisition.
Command me.
Rhino ready.
How can I serve?
What would you have me do?
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Rhino ready. We carry the virtuous.
At last, back to war. I will crush those who stand before me.
Rhino here. We carry the virtuous. Rhino ready. Going straight to the front lines.
The pathfinding leaves somewhat to be desired.
Command me. Moving out.
Rhino transport is prepared. We carry the virtuous.
Even in death, I still
Taking
serve.
heavy fire!
Die! 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 To me, my brothers. To me, my brothers. I have waited long for this day.
Rhino transport is prepared.
Fate is eternal. I have waited long for this day.
Rhino transport
to serve. Again. Burn, heretic!
Rhino ready. Rhino here.
Deploy. Move out.
Preparing to redeploy.
None can stand before the Inquisition.
Drop me here and await further orders.
Dispatch me here.
At last, back to war. Die! Die! Die!
My faith is my
What is it you
shield.
desire?
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Taking hits.
So normal seems to be taken care of.
At least we know that the orcs and Eldar are not in league together.
When one enemy attacks another, it does not mean they aren't in league. Just that they are living up to their lack of honor.
And those who lack honor deserve death.
I have waited long for this day.
My faith is my shield.
Attack! I am the instrument of his will.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. He who stands with me shall be my brother. The Emperor protects. My faith is what is it you desire. This day shall be a glorious one.
How can I serve?
At last, back to war. Identifying targets.
What is it you desire?
Command me.
Stands with me shall be my brother. My aim shall not falter.
How can I serve?
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
What is it you desire?
Enemies of the Emperor shall be
He who
destroyed.
stands with me shall be my brother.
The enemy is attacking.
Follow me into battle.
Even in death, I still serve.
While the enemies of the Emperor
is it you
still
desire?
draw breath, there can be
How can
no
I serve?
peace.
I am the instrument of his will. I have a weapon. I am ready to serve. Again.
Rhino ready. We deliver.
On alert, brothers.
What is it you
The
desire?
enemy must be nearby.
I am ready to serve. Again.
He who stands with me shall be
Establishing
my
a
brother.
secondary base near this
My
location
aim
will give
shall
us a
not
forward
falter.
position with which to engage the enemy.
Taking hits.
Rhino ready. Rhino here. battle.
At last, back to war. I am ready to serve again.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Yes.
The Emperor protects.
In death I still serve.
Rhino here. Rhino here. Rhino transport is prepared. Going straight to the front lines.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. Identifying
My faith
targets.
is my shield.
What is it you desire?
Under fire!
I am ready to serve again. I shall end you.
Beware the Emperor.
Yes.
Praise the Emperor.
I have awoken. To me, my brothers.
Walk softly.
Yes.
Beware the heretic. Today the enemy shall
How can
know
I serve?
fear.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well. I serve.
And a little bit quicker. Maybe.
So the good Inquisitor senses no chaos here. How fortunate for the Imperium that such keen-eyed eagles stand vigil over her gates.
What dark crafts have these Eldar invoked?
None. At least not here. The servants of Chaos sacrificed this poor guardsman themselves.
To what end, Isidore?
I know not. I believe the altar is a marker, a waypoint, in a map that leads elsewhere. Someone defaced many portions of text. Regardless of what Chaos seeks here, the altar requires a sacrifice of blood, or more likely, a life.
Brother Isidore, you have an hour to study the altar. Document everything as is our tradition. Then burn it, lest its taint infect us all.
But Gabriel, there is much to learn from here. We should not be too eager to...
Learn what? Chaos does not teach. It misleads and it betrays. There is nothing to learn here, save for our next course. These transports have been damaged somehow. Make the repairs, and be quick.
Well, Brother Isidore, what betrayal have you wrought? Disabling your own vehicles? Harboring artifacts despite your good captain's instructions?
Gabriel does not understand. He does not appreciate the significance of this.
Oh, but I do.
Quiet, heretic. Once I find what you seek, I will use it against you for the glory of the Emperor and my brothers.
You wish to deal me a harsh blow, to prove your strength and worth. Well, then come to me. I wait at Mount Korath.
Have no fear, sorcerer. I will be there.
Under the orders of Inquisitor...
I'm gonna resume recording for the next mission. See ya soon.